Hello and welcome to this new part of Super Danganronpa Another 2. Last time we found out that Nikkei is a big, major bitch.
He's a full-on prick, and this is no one's surprise, really.
It was amazing, really.
He's a fan favorite for a reason. He's a major prick, and also, like, he's both smart and dumb. Like, he's very, very stupid and very, very smart at the same time, and it's really funny to me. And we're about to go into some other shit that he did here. that, I'll just let the game tell you, and anything the game doesn't fill in, I'll answer, because there's some Q&A fun shit that I know about Chapter 4 that he was involved with, and I don't remember if it's fully covered in the game, but it's great.
Oh boy.
Alright. Now to get into a fucking monologue. That would be correct. The real culprit of this murder is... drumroll, please. Shinji Kasai! He committed suicide. You have gotten it right.
Big bro. Big bro.
Yoriko, what are you doing?
She's about to slap a bitch.
She's about to beat his ass! This is the only valid thing Yoriko ever does in this game. Is trying to beat Nikkei's ass.
Oh yeah,
This is like the one time. This is the one time you will ever hear me say, "Go, Yoriko, you have rights, bestowed upon you by me, for this scene alone." But any other time I can't fucking stand her.
Let go of me, Sora, before I knock that dumb head off his head.
You gotta let her at him, Sora, because honestly it would be so fucking fun to watch this cat fight play out.
Yep. Popcorn behavior here.
Absolutely.
No, beat it up till he's dead. I'm not going anywhere.
I get how you feel, but you must calm down. There are still questions we need to ask him right now.
Shinji was the culprit, but only according to the class trial rules. He's the real culprit. Nikkei killed Shinji, and he got away with it as if he's done nothing wrong. What?
Ow, that hurt, mister.
Ah.
Yeah, this is where it gets good. Hold on. I'm too excited for this part. Sorry, hold on. Enough with it, you bastard! How dare you! You tricked me, you dirty scumbag!
Teria!
Beat his ass, Teria. Beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass, please. What are you doing? Stop this instant. Although the regulations are not in effect at the moment, it's still a breach of... Monochrome. Be still, this isn't your place to speak.
Mikado also wants to see some bitch ass slapping each
Mikado
other.
wants to see him beat his ass! No, honestly, this is kind of deserved, because, like, Nikkei kicked the shit out of Mikado while he was fucking bound. So he's like, yeah, Teria, this once I will give you rights. Go on, beat each other up, kill each other. I want to see. I will prepare the popcorn. Let's go, guys.
Sweet
I
vengeance.
I love my fucking husband so much. He's such a petty little shit, please. You're adorable. Even Monochrome's like, okay. Tricked you? I have no idea what you're talking about. Didn't we have an agreement? Would you please let go of me? You didn't tell me about this. Why did Shinji end up dead if all you said wasn't true?
Hold on, you two. What are you two talking about? And Teria, what's up with you? Why are you suddenly so fired up? You've been downcast for the entire trial. Yeah, you're gonna understand why he was quiet the whole fucking time right now, actually.
You wonder why? It's because he was with me the whole time. What? To be more exact, I was in league with both sides of you, like a double agent. Do you get it now?
I don't get it.
I asked all of you to keep my identity a secret from Teria since he's not trustworthy. But I also told Teria the same thing, to help me out since I can't trust anyone else. Yeah. Nikke is that type of bitch.
Yeah, a two-timing bitch, I see.
He just, he's only into this for himself and no one else. So you were secretly intriguing with him as well? Yeah, thanks to that, Teria and you all started doubting and fighting each other. Just like I planned all along. Thanks to Teria going in line with my intent, I got the perfect setting to carry out my plan in that tower.
In line with your intent? Wait a minute. Teria locking us up was part of your plan too? Are you crazy? He's a void, and you let him talk to you into that.
Wait, let me talk. I just thought he was... Hey, don't be so harsh on him. Didn't you all do the same when I revealed my identity to you?
That's different. If you order Teria to lock us up, that's like asking someone to commit a crime for you.
Basically, it's like coercion. He didn't. I suggested it first. He just told me there was a way to keep everyone alive. You are so gullible, my boy. You've only gained like brain cell and a half since last game, my guy. I love you, but you're so stupid. And he said that if the plan worked, then we would be able to finish Mikado off for good. I was so carried away by the thought of protecting you all. Keeping you all from dying and taking Mikado down. I don't want to blame you when everything's already said and done. We're all toyed with by Nikke, that's all.
I have a question. If Nikke was working with Teria at the same time he was begging us for forgiveness, isn't it inconsistent with the time frame of things?
A time frame?
Iroha has been thinking.
Iroha used her brain. I have to take her hat off and ruffle her hair a little. Yeah, good girl, you did it! You thought things! She used her brain, Rina!
Yes, she did.
Congratulations!
Oh, yeah, right. If the whole imprisonment was a scripted thing, he couldn't have planned it with Teria while we were on sale. He said the fourth island glitching out was an unexpected event even for him, right?
Huh? What do you mean? Nikke did tell me about the fourth island while we were on sale. What? It wasn't anything big, but he did tell me to go get the gun from the top of the tower as soon as we arrived, so he knew where the fuck it was.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Are they gonna tell?
They don't quite go into it. This is a Q&A funsy. So, since we now know that this is a virtual program, and we now know that, we are quite certain that Mikado's the one programming it all, well, why do you think Mikado and Monocro stopped working as soon as we entered the Tower of Babel on the fourth island? Because he wasn't the one who programmed it.
Yeah.
Nikke did. Nikke fucking forgot to program in bathrooms in the Tower of Babel. That is confirmed. He just fucking forgot. He didn't think about it.
God damn it, Nikke.
He's such a fucking moron! But yeah, that's a little Q&A funsy from Lineage. God bless. So fucking funny. But yeah, idiot. Fucking idiot.
Wait, the gun was in the tower from the beginning? Huh? Wait a second, you knew? Then what about the things he told us?
Fabrications, lies, what do you expect?
But You told us the Tower of Babel was a result of that raid person interfering from the outside. Yeah, apparently not.
Oh, sorry for that. Didn't expect you to seriously take it for real. Though, I do think it was pretty good pretext.
What? And the part about the virtual world and all the dead people being alive is in reality.
Of course it's a lie. How the hell would I know if she survived or not anyway?
Hero, huh? She's like, damn it. No, other times she doesn't use her brain cells.
It's true that this is a virtual reality. And that the fourth island isn't what the Void intended it to be. Because the Tower of Babel was set for Mikado's execution that I made in secret without telling the other Voids.
In secret?
Mikado's mad. He's not happy.
But really, I never thought you would all be so gullible to trust me that much. I guess all those acting lessons I got from Emma for fun paid off.
Wow.
Yep.
Did she got a hit in?
Yeah, she did. She slapped him. She slapped him good.
Yes, good.
Thank you, Yoriko. The one time I will thank you for anything. Thank you, Yoriko.
You scumbag! This is fun. Is all this funny to you? You think it's fun to play with us like that?
Hey, stop it. That hurts.
I see. I've been following this conversation and I must admit, this was certainly not taken into account in my plan. When did you alter the code? I don't believe it was a task that you could have done entirely alone.
Do I need to answer, Mikado Sonoji?
Everything was a lie. Other than a few pieces of facts, everything was a stage prop for Nikke to manipulate us in the way he wanted.
We're in a virtual world. This isn't reality. Which means even if we die, we won't die in the real world.
Really? Then everyone who died.
Yep, they're all still alive, too.
Yeah. It would have been too nice, wouldn't it, to have a clear-cut answer like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Which is why anytime you were putting your faith in Nikke while I was just waiting, I was like, oh, Rina. Oh, Rina. I was just like, oh, Rina. Those words, all along I had believed as the absolute truth. I wouldn't have even thought about making Nikke the Blackened otherwise. No, perhaps I'm just trying to make excuses for myself. Whatever it may be, one thing's for sure, those hopes that the dead would still be alive were snatched away. From us. And I warned you, my friends, that Void is an organization of liars.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I got desperate not to let what I've been through happen all over again. That's why I got foolishly tricked by that bastard.
Why? For what reason are you doing this to us? What did we do wrong?
You know, I see you're trying to make me into some unforgivable scumbag for all this, but when I said I was gonna kill Mikado, I really did mean it. Didn't I tell you that moments ago?
Yeah, but my friend, how?
Rina.
Yeah,
Rina,
Yuki. The Yuki bullshit. Yeah, I see. I remember.
It's not just that. Don't you remember? He has a gun.
Ah, yeah. That,
It's been 2 weeks, I know, but he has a gun.
I remember. Yeah, man. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, noes.
Oh, noes.
Yeah, I'll admit I used some dirty methods, but I couldn't help it. You wouldn't have believed me otherwise.
Why?
Because Yuki Maida needs to die.
I mean, you are not wrong.
No, this is like the firm belief. I am on the same page as Nikke with this one. Absolutely. But yeah, go into it, King. Go on. Explain why.
New sprite.
Yeah. It looks good on him though.
Yeah.
I love bullying Yuki. I will not apologize for it.
It's better than his Utsuro face.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I like bullying all of them because I can't stand any, but okay.
What?
Come to think of it, he said that a while ago that his purpose was to make Yuki a killer.
Are you kidding me? How is making Yuki the killer and killing Mikado even related?
Play Danganronpa Another for the context.
True. Teria, you were there. You should know. I mean, no. Hold on. He's still missing like a fraction of some of his memories right now. I remember he doesn't get them back yet.
You're just making things up, aren't you? Hey, do you guys remember what I told you back then? I said there was a reason that each of you got involved in this killing game.
Yeah, so what?
Aren't you all curious about it? About why you were dragged into some mysterious place to go through all this trouble? It's because of Yuki Maida.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
I left it obscure at this time, but Yuki is Mikado's Void's goal itself. To be more precise, putting Yuki through the ordeal of a killing game. To erase his original personality and bring in another.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm so glad you caught on to that so early. I mean, it's kind of obvious if you know the context clues of another. It becomes like oh, that's what's going on here. Like you don't even need to wait for him to explain it. But anyone who hasn't played another gets really confused at this point. They're like, what are you talking about? And it's like, this is why another needs to be played first.
Yeah.
Because if you have all the plot points of another, STRA becomes extremely easy to follow.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wow. Oh, good. I know the plot of the sequel because I played the original. Sorry, some subtle shade, but anyway.
And is the ultimate goal for the reason for Void's existence. You get it now? You are all just sacrifices for Yuki. Nothing more than an extra whose role is to die in this killing game for him.
Okay. Is it okay to say all that?
I don't know, Mikado's right there.
Also, Iroha. Think. What you are saying.
She lost her brain cells, Rina. They're gone. She used them up a moment ago, remember?
Yeah. I mean... hold on. I am still trying to process all this.
Everyone is too oblivious to pick up on the fact that Iroha literally just outed herself.
Yeah.
That's funny to me. Or Yuki? He's gone, guys.
Yeah.
He's gone. No one's home at the moment.
Fuck.
No, I want to do this line right.
Kata Sonochi is a man with a frantic obsession with this plan. It's as if his entire life was for that single purpose. Nothing would have been a stronger blow to him than getting rid of his goal, Yuki. Was that really the only option?
Yes, it was.
You could have just gone for Mikado directly. Why did you target Yuki when he did nothing wrong? Even if the goal is just to kill Yuki, there was no need to go so far as to make him a killer. Shinji died because of your ridiculous plan.
Indeed.
You're right, Teria. I don't care about what happens to Yuki. Mikado's the real deal here. Attacking and killing Mikado or Yuki myself? If that was a possibility, I wouldn't have bothered to put this whole act and lock you up.
Oh, pray tell.
He probably can't do it himself. Yeah, actually they do go into that here. I will not explain further. They do go into that in this part right here. What are you? Just look at Yuki right now. And no one's home. No one's home. Hello, Yuki. You there? No? Okay. Mikado's plan is nearly complete. There wasn't a normal way left to kill Mikado or thwart his plan anymore. So that was your reason. That was why you decided to take advantage of this killing game's rules.
Rules of this killing school trip?
No matter what the circumstances are, the power of the rules are absolute. If one somehow succeeds in making Yuki the Black End, it would be game over for me. If the Black End, Yuki, wins the class trial, I would be executed along with the others by the rules. And if he loses, he would be the one to be executed. Yeah. Only Aroha's going to get this because we don't go into why until later, but yeah. It was really close. I was one move away from finishing him off. Until you, Sora, decided to be an idiot and screw everything up! He is pissed at her. We're still in the Sora Yam divorce arc, guys.
Yep.
Sora K divorce. Here's the papers.
Oy. Messy divorce.
Oh, absolutely.
What? What about Yuki Maeda? What makes us have to die for him, and why to do all this?
To reunite with Master Utsuro, of course. Utsuro?
That name. We heard it from Nikkei's room.
Now, this is getting longer than I expected. I have been keeping silent to let Nikkei have his moment for a brief while. But it's too early for anything further than this. I'm afraid I must end it here, as it may disrupt the plan's final stages.
Mad.
He's pissed. I will say that despite my looking down on you, your overall performance was quite excellent. I believe that deserves a compliment. But as you can see in the end, how many times should I repeat this? The outcome is already set. Have you finally realized that whatever you do is a mere kitten's play in the face of his power?
Yeah, his bullshit powers.
Yeah, fucking... I think this is so stupid, but whatever. Yes. I accept defeat.
I do not believe you.
Who does? Whoever believes Nikkei? Powers exist in me as well, and yet I failed. This should mean that this was my fate. Exactly, you cannot go against the will of fate. It was a grandiose plan from the beginning. There were risk factors scattered everywhere. Even my own life was at stake, too. I shouldn't have done it from the start.
You are so sus.
I see. So? It was thoughtless of me to do that. I should have...
Pull the gun.
Yes, actually. There's the CG.
Yep.
I was fucking waiting for it. This CG is so silly to me. I'm sorry. I can't take him seriously because he's such a nerd. Should have done this from the start.
His mouth makes it makes it funnier than it should be.
I know! Because it's supposed to be a scowl, but the angle just makes it look silly. I love Lanush's art, I do, but I'm sorry, this CG always sends me into giggles. Nikkei took out the gun he stole from Shinji from inside his clothes and pointed it at Mikado. Nikkei!
Yes, a thoughtless endeavor. The more variables there are, the more my fortune will be affected. There wasn't a need for a complicated plan. I should have done this earlier.
When Nikkei held up his gun, his face almost looked like a demon. That face was enough to remind me of his fellow voids, Hajime and Emma. And Nikkei's degree of insanity seemed to exceed those of them.
I knew it was a wise choice to take the gun just in case.
Be careful with that gun, Nikkei. What are you going to do? Shoot me? It's a bit late for that, I'd say. Did you not put up this act just because you knew that such a fate would be impossible?
I sure as hell know I can't kill you with this shit.
I still would like to see him try though, just to see what happens.
Rina, keep watching.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have done all this to keep you on watch with Setsuka. I'll be the ones to take the bullet.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone else.
No?
There's 6 chambers in that revolver. He can take out 6 of them without having to reload, if his aim's accurate.
I don't think the others will let him.
Yeah, they might have to move around a bit to dodge him, but how fast do you need to be to dodge a bullet? Kind of not a thing. Find cover.
What? Not shoot me.
Oh, so you're eliminating the actors instead of the director. Still, that won't result in my own death. Don't do this, Nikkei. You're going to end up dead too if you...
It doesn't fucking matter, as long as I can give you a big middle finger in the face. I don't mind dying. I was dead from the moment my plan in the tower failed. You won't let me live, and I'm all out of tricks here. This is my last stand.
What are you doing? You're gonna shoot us for real? No! Why me?
Get behind me! I'll at least be able to...
Teria, no! Nikkei, frankly, I wouldn't recommend pulling that trigger right now. Even with my earlier comments, I do not intend to abandon you just yet. It would be a waste for a great colleague like you to die.
What's that I see? Mikado, are you panicking right now? This feels great! To see the great fucking Mikado Sanoji himself anxious like that. I guess this was the right answer after all.
I'm saying this for you. It's not too late even now. We can work together once again.
Enough of your bullshit! Look, I'm gonna screw up your plans now. I won't shoot you or Yuki Maeda. I'll just kill all the others. If the outcome is already set, then I'll ruin the process! If you want me to stop, kill yourself this instant, then I'll reconsider the shooting.
Ui, ui, ui.
Hey, stop!
Nikkei, why are you doing this? What could you possibly gain from this? Did Setsuka die for nothing?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Nikkei, please stop!
Die!
Ay, 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 ay.
This is one of my favorite CGs.
You fucked!
Hey, hey, hey,
Chapter
remember,
4.
This is a chapter 4 reference. Yep.
Rip to your fingers, my guy.
They're gone. Also, this CG goes hard.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
Did not check the gun beforehand, I see.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Oh,
but we'll
it's
get into
bullshit
it.
luck.
Yeah. As soon as Nikke pulled the trigger, the gun in Nikke's hand blew up from the inside with a raging gunpowder. And Nikke's right hand split into pieces. It's his treasured hand, too.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a big old fuck you from Mr. Utsuro's luck.
Absolutely. Ooh.
I hate it. It's so stupid, but whatever. We continue.
What the? My hand, huh?
Ah.
Well, you should have listened when I told you. Watch your hand when you shoot your hands! My right hand.
My, your right hand, your biggest pride and reason for your existence, has become an abomination. Are you alright?
Biggest oof.
Yeah. Oh, what's wrong? Have you not risked losing your life when you defected from Void? Did you not say with your own lips that you do not mind death if you could bring forth my demise? It's just a right hand, a mere appendage ripped off, and yet that's all it took for you to break. Is this a joke? Even the emotionless Kokoro would laugh at the sight of this.
Huh? Why did the gun explode? That gun was working perfectly. I know because I held on to it for a while. There was no way for it to blow up.
Yeah, that's how you know it was Utsuro bullshit luck.
Yep.
My right hand. It hurts.
Nikke. You really are the best, Nikke. You're a person perfectly suited to toy around with. In addition, your skills are on an exceptional level. Thanks to your contribution, the plan was brought even closer to completion.
I mean, he isn't wrong by killing Shinji.
Yeah, because it mirrored chapter 4.
Yep.
With the fire and the and the misfire. Yeah. And like the suicide. Yeah, that all mirrors chapter 4. That's what he means.
Yep.
Watch chapter 4 of DRA for context.
What do you mean by?
Nikke, you said you were going to disrupt my plans. I was prepared for that, and thus I set a trap. I will have to admit some points, modulating the 4th island, blocking my magic, leading Yuki into murder. This revolt of yours was indeed well thought out. But ironically, my plan was able to take another step forward because of your actions. It shouldn't be a surprise, considering the flawlessness of your reenactment of this case. Unlike a certain incapable person. Yeah, he's fucking shading your higher.
So, the reenactment obviously failed. Girl, yeah, so fucking obvious.
Yeah, I know. Also, like, the parallels are all there. God, you're so dumb. Of course you don't understand. Because I intentionally gave you a phony summary of the 4th case. Oh yeah, that's part of it. When the two of us first met, I immediately knew that this fool would betray Void someday. Thus, when I was briefing Nikkei on the fourth case to be reenacted, I lied. Do you know what this means?
You... Mikado Sonoji?
You must have thought your defection and the havoc you've unleashed was all for the demise of Void. But who would have known that the act of yours ended up being the biggest contribution to Void instead? Oh, the irony! Can you feel it, Nikkei?
No, it can't be. It can't.
And I have told you when we met in your room that you were performing better than expected, that both of us were mere puppets under his power. The outcome is set. The process simply comes with it. This is fate. That is the power of fortune, the power of the divine luck.
Bullshit powers.
Yeah, honestly. I couldn't understand what Mikado was saying. But more than that, my mind was wondering why Nikkei's gun blew up. Why has his hand become a mess? And about what's going to happen.
Good question.
Oh yeah. My brain seemed to have trouble processing the situation itself, and no one moved an inch aside from Nikkei and Mikado. It would have been hard to take this as reality if it wasn't for the smell of gunpowder and blood from Nikkei. No. I said this wasn't reality to start with. Also, now you know why the chapter 4 is Tower of Babel, because face off with God, and Nikkei's fucking losing!
Ah.
Yeah, this chapter's good. I genuinely don't care what other people say. This chapter is good. It has very good writing.
It's not over. There's got to be a way left.
There is no such thing, and that is because you, Nikkei, read the plan of its biggest impediment, Shinji!
Yep.
Yeah, because that was Yuki's security blanket, and you just killed him.
Yep. In the worst
He
way
is
and
gone.
despairing way for Yuki too. Congrats.
Yeah. You have, fucked it, my guy. Nothing could be more perfect than the job you have done, Nikkei. I was being sincere, you know. I would have forgiven you. You just had to put away the gun and swore to join Void once again. Though, of course, as someone whose impetus of fortune is an inferiority complex, you would have never allowed it to happen.
What's going on?
Sorry you're not following, Teria, but we understand perfectly.
I can't get a grasp of what's happening. Why did Nikkei try to shoot us instead of Mikado? Why did the gun blow up? What does Mikado mean by all this?
This is quite enjoyable. While I would like to enjoy this some more, it seems the time has come for this to end. Hanako, the preparation, if you may. Preparation? Prepare for what?
So yeah, what kind of execution are we gonna see now, eh?
What other thing could there be other than execution of this miserable wretch? Who, may I add, violated the rules? Fuck. The rules? What are you talking about?
The no violence rule stopped applying a long time ago. I thought Nikkei is not the only one who went hitting people. What? What is this? All of you, check the rule tab of your e-handbook.
He sneakily added one in there during the trial.
Wow.
I love my husband. He's funny. Fucking entertaining. But yeah, betraying Void is strictly forbidden.
Man.
What is this rule? There wasn't such a thing until...
Well, good luck, Iroha. You are not... you are also...
That was another reason I am, like, fully convinced he added that in there, because of course Iroha, like, being left with the chicken of the group, she would have tried to default. She can't now, or she'll die, and that's, like, the best way to manipulate her, because she is afraid of dying.
Hmm.
So, like, he added it for 2 reasons. 1, to get rid of Nikkei, and 2, because, he can't have Iroha running. God damn it, Mikado, you're such a shit.
This is so mean.
I know, but I love him. Violated a rule. Rule. I have identified a violation of Rule 17. The offender will be executed immediately.
What? It's an actual rule? This isn't... What is this? What is happening? Mikado, Sanoji, what is the meaning of this?
You mustn't wonder. All you should know is that our time here is over. Goodbye, Nikkei. You were an amusing toy to play with. Every moment from beginning to end.
This is the end? No! This can't be happening! Damn it! Damn it! You should die! I'm gonna kill you, Mikado! I'm gonna fucking rip you to shreds!
I prepared a fitting punishment for the perpetrator of the violation. Nikkei Yomiuri, the ultimate journalist.
Mikado! Mikado Sanoji!
I don't know how I feel about killing him off now, though.
So, I've had this discussion with several people over the year and a half into Another, and honestly, it works well with his writing. If they were to keep him any further, it would probably not do well with his writing. It's like the best summary I can give you. It works well with the narrative, but you're not gonna understand why until later.
Okay.
It's punishment time! Bye, Nikkei. You were a little annoying to voice because I couldn't keep your voice all the time. Also, his execution's kinda neat.
Very animated already.
Oh yeah. It's also constantly redrawn. Press conference. He reached with the wrong hand.
God damn it.
Hi, boyo.
He was kind of pretty in his execution.
I know! Goodbye, boyo.
Yuji.
He died. Goodbye. Void Daily. I'm sorry. This gets me. Oh, man. What a waste. Perhaps I should have let him live. Imagine him stuffed with the limbs detached. It would be a perfect toy to kill the time with. And so, Nikkei has left us. He said himself that people being alive in real life despite dying in the virtual world was a lie. I still don't know whether what he said was truth or not. More importantly, even Nikkei couldn't avoid the impending doom in the end. Whether this is a virtual reality or not, the person named Nikkei is no longer with us. Why? Did you kill him? Hey Mikado, why did you kill Nikkei? And what's with this weird new rule?
どうしましょうかね。
Well, I cannot answer that at the present moment, or perhaps never. This is not an execution. It's murder, Mikado. Nikkei did not violate the rules of this killing school trip.
Yep. It very much feels out of nowhere.
This is the one area where he's cheating. Just to get back at Nikkei. This is the one time he cheats. Roha is a mess because now she's like, oh my god, I'm stuck with him. Oh my, can't get away now. Ah! Monocro, you just went on with an execution after seeing this rule? You're an instructor. You said you were a judge. Oh, my boy, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's your programming. You can't help it. I'm sorry.
And he just dipped.
He feels ashamed. He has to go hide away and like, deal with that. Wait, Monocro? Hey!
He ran off.
ほう
Huh? That was impressive. Nikkei was a subhuman who deluded you and Shinji. You do realize that, don't you?
This was all incredibly unfair and came out of nowhere.
I mean, yeah, but I support his rights and wrong. Okay. Because he's so funny. He's so funny, Rina. Look at him. He's silly.
As of now, I really don't like this, actually. It's bullshit.
I know it's bullshit, but it works with the narrative.
I have to judge that later. For now, I don't
Do.
like it. It's a waste
I
of
know.
potential.
Most people do, but honestly, it works well with Nikkei's writing. Like, it is the perfect way to tie off his writing, and yeah, it just works.
I'll have to see the rest of the game to judge that. If you really
There's a
wouldn't have
lot of
been-
people. There's a lot of people who mischaracterize Nikkei and feel like he should have survived, and like don't really fully understand his writing, which is why I kind of go against the idea of him surviving, because I don't think it would be good for him, for his character at all.
I think there's always a way to lead a character somewhere. It's actually only if there's really no potential anymore for a character should they die, which usually works well with Danganronpa games, but here it came out of nowhere for me.
Yeah, I had to have it explained to me, and if I can find that later, I will show it to you when we are farther along. I can't show it to you yet. I need to go find the analysis from my friends, because when she gave it to me, I was like, yeah, okay, never mind, this actually really does work. Because at first I was kind of mixed on it, because I was like, man, he's funny, I'm gonna miss him. Not in like there was anything left for him to do sort of way, but just because I liked watching him because he's funny. And I was like, man, I don't know how I feel about that, because I kind of liked him. And now I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, it works.
For now, I think you could have still done things with Nikkei. This shouldn't have been the end.
We'll see. What makes you speak up for him even so? I'm not speaking up for him. I'm equally as scummy of a person for using Nikkei's hand to cut Shinji's throat. But even I know that you're the scummiest among us. Sora, why did you say it? Why did you say among us? I see. Nikkei was a liar, though we couldn't exactly tell which of his words were true and which were not. We know that the source of all trouble here is you.
Nikkei got what he deserved. But he hated you generally. It's its hatred of you that drove him to this point.
やれやれ
Yeah, this is another... Yoriko at the end of chapter 4, that is the only time I like her, because she actually spits out shit that makes sense,
Hmm.
that actually goes well with this narrative and doesn't detract from it at all. Like, it works. Everything Yoriko does at the end of chapter 4 works, and it's written well.
Hmm.
Any other time, I just can't fucking stand her because her writing's so sloppy. Anyway, that assumption of yours is not unreasonable. In a way, Nikke may be a victim who was caught up in my plan. So, aren't you curious about what made me do this? What? Teria should know the answer, though it would not occur to him at the moment. There isn't even a need for me to spell it out. Nikke already gave you enough hints. Since we've dealt with the traitor, let us dismiss the court. I will send out an additional notice.
Hmm? Oh, fucking Utsuro again.
Yeah.
Go back to whence you came.
Power of Christ compels you.
Yes.
Yuki?
Mikado Sanoji. And he just fucks off. Alright.
Yeah. Okay. But I kind of love this. I hate Utsuro and Yuki, but I need to explain why I like this moment a lot. I kind of love this moment because, like, in a way, that was Kado's idol scolding him with nothing more than saying his name and giving him a look. And that's going to stick with him. And I love this because it explains a lot of his character development later, and it's great.
Man.
That's why I like that part.
When Utsuro
God, I want to
himself
say
thinks
more
you
and
suck.
I can't.
When Utsuro of all people thinks you suck, man.
Yeah, it's more of just like that, like the disappointed dad moment is what that is. But I love that because now that's gonna weigh on Mikado's mind for a while.
What was that just now? Was that really Yuki?
Even Iroha noticed that. See, he's like, fuck, I made dad angry. I'm sorry, that's funny to me. My friends, I believe we are nearing the end. Yes, the end. What kind of nonsense is— Hey! Since the end of the trial, Yuki has been standing in his place without saying a word. Even when Nikke aimed his gun at us, and when he got executed. Yuki stood there, endlessly shedding his tears. And all of a sudden, Yuki was gone from this courtroom. It felt like the Yuki Maeda we knew and have been together with didn't exist anymore. I know him.
No. So, did you say something?
Huh? Oh, did I say something?
The trial's over, right? I've got to use the bathroom, so I'll be leaving.
It's just here. Wait, when did Shobai even get out of here?
He really dipped as fast as he could. I didn't see him for a while.
I'm fairly certain that as soon as the trial ended, Shobai just left.
Yep.
Like, he didn't stay for none of that. None of it.
Man.
He's been gone. He's like, nah, y'all can fuck. I'm leaving. I have shit to do.
Man.
Oh, Shobai's so funny.
Sora?
You should go up too. There's nothing left to do here. What are you doing, Terio Tori? Failing at everything? You're the absolute worst. Teria, wait. I have something to say.
Sora? Are you ignoring me? I'm calling you.
Yes, I am actually. Leave me alone. Yoriko.
It's only us two. Good. I have a question for you, Sora.
Yoriko, can we talk later? I have to talk with Teria as soon as...
Listen to me!
This is where she starts getting very annoying. I've been dreading this part of the game.
Hey, Sora. You really don't know? About Yuki's identity?
About Yuki's identity?
Nikkei said so, right? Yuki is Void's sole target. We're just extras needed to set up a killing game for him. And you, Sora, you dirtied your hands just to save Yuki from becoming the Black Hand. There must be something behind this. There's no other way to explain what you did. You are not wrong.
Yeah, see, she's not wrong. She's actually spitting points. God, she becomes really annoying after this. Yoriko, why are you asking me this? Never lied to you. Even I have trouble trying to think why I did what I did back then.
Sora, have you not realized it? What you did is murder. Now the rules would say Shinji is the culprit. You played a role in this murder too.
No. And I can understand why you feel that way. It's really...
It's not because of that.
Yoriko.
I don't want to do this to you either, but you're lying to me. You know something, but you're hiding it from me. From all of us. Do you know how betrayed I feel by that?
She doesn't owe you a fucking explanation, you entitled fucking...
I'm done. If I say more, I'm gonna get...
Of course it was wrong for you to take part in murder. But I'm not in a position to lecture you about ethics. I also worked at a bar faking my age before I came here, remember? That's a crime as well. It's true that you did something despicable, but everyone makes mistakes. You just have to reflect on your past mistakes and pay the price. It's just a complaint. Like I said before, I thought of us as being in the same boat. And now you're hiding something from me.
She doesn't owe you an explanation for... Hide? I didn't hide anything. I really didn't...
Yes, you do know something. If you really think you don't, then you must be lying to yourself.
I'm lying to myself?
You lost your memories. I know you're scared. But you must know something about Yuki, so be honest with yourself. I still want to trust you, Sora.
And I want you to fuck off. Yoriko. There is something you shouldn't do no matter what, but your circumstances force you to do it. What would you do, Master?
Akane.
Yep. I love my girl. I love her so much. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Really don't know.
Sora.
If I do something that's hard to comprehend, it's not by my own will. I feel like I'm being controlled by someone. It was the same this time as well. There was a voice in my head whispering to me endlessly. Save Yuki Maida, save Yuki Maida. I couldn't resist. No, it was because I tried to resist that I ended up with the worst outcome of using Nikkei's hands. No, it doesn't make sense. I myself am having a hard time believing it. That's all I can tell you right now.
Sora, Yuki is Void's goal itself. If we can know more about him, we might still have hope.
But I really don't know. Can you see why I'm getting irritated with Yoriko? Because, like, she's insisting that Sora's lying to her, but Sora still does not remember anything and has nothing to tell her, but Yoriko just keeps fucking pressing and insisting that she's in the wrong. Sets me the fuck off, because I used to know people like that, and I fucking hate Yoriko. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's realistic.
I hate it. Like, it's good writing. This is the part of Yoriko's writing that is actually good. Like, these moments. But I do not like her.
Fair.
All the other fucking times she talks, her writing is bad, okay? Like, really fucking bad. But this right here is actually decent fucking writing. Like, this is actually decent writing from Yoriko. I wish this was leaned into more, and it is sort of, but not really. But, like, all the other shit, like all the random trivia shit she should know, while also being dumb at the same time, like, that's whiplash. That's not consistent, and it drives me insane, because, like, if she's supposed to be smart, then why does she have all these dumb moments where she acts like she fucking knows nothing? Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting into a Yoriko analysis real quick, because, like, I get so fucking annoyed with people praising her while not acknowledging any of her faults in writing, and I'm just like, fucking analyze her. Because, oh my god, she has so many writing flaws. There's a lot of good characters in this series that have really good writing. Yoriko's writing is good maybe, like, 15% of the time. And what pisses me off the most about this is, like, she has potential to be well written and good. But we get this! Now you understand why I get so pissed off about her all the time. I've been waiting to go off about this. But anyway, that is the reason. That is the reason I cannot fucking stand her. It's like, loss of potential. Like, you're mad right now because you think that Nikkei has a loss of potential, and that is fine. I understand why you're pissed, because it is the exact same reason why I'm pissed off about Yoriko, because of her loss of potential. It pisses me the fuck off. But yeah, anyway, now you know, I'll shut up.
My current opinion of Yoriko is that I kinda don't care.
I appreciate that, because then I can shit on her the whole fucking time, anyway.
Absolute indifference.
Tea almost came out of my nose. But anyway, we continue.
She's fun to voice when she's mad, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean it. She does have good writing moments. But the fact that that is overshadowed by all the shit writing that surrounds her and her loss of fucking agency, and the fact that she has such good potential for writing too, makes me so mad. Rina just gets to sit here and laugh at me go nuts over this, but fuck! Keeping all this in, I don't care. I don't care. Keep the tangent in, because I need people to understand.
I will.
Thank God.
I mean, Yoriko hate has been a staple of the series right now.
It's because I can't shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I am sorry to everyone that likes her. I do not judge you for liking this character. Let me just fucking establish that. I do not judge people for liking characters. Because I don't care. That is your thing. That's up to you. I don't give a shit. Me, on the other hand, we have just explained and gone into the reason why I cannot stand her. Moving on.
Okay. I get it.
I'm sorry, but, like, that line delivery after the tangent, I swear God fucking sent me. Good God, help. Oh my god. Alright. Marco.
Can you at least tell me this one thing? How did you get to the power room? Did you really go through the floor like Iro has said? What did you see underneath?
I'll tell you that later. Right now, I need to get to Teria. See, like, she's going to tell her. She's going to tell her the information that she has. Like, Sora's like, I will talk to you. Right now, this is not important compared to what I need to do. Wait! And Yoriko's just fucking pushing her boundaries and being selfish and...
Yeah, Yoriko wants to be the most important person to talk to. So she's disappointed that she's not.
The fucking lack of agency and her fucking obsession with Sora pisses me the fuck off. Goodbye.
So you don't really trust me at all. When we were investigating the power room, I thought I would be able to understand you. But you still won't tell me a thing.
And the guilt tripping! Sora literally just fucking said, I will tell you later. I really have to go do this thing. And Yoriko's like, you won't tell me? Shut up! Anyway. I'm sorry. This scene always pisses me the fuck off. No, it's not that. I just need to talk with Teria.
Whatever. Just don't talk to me again.
Yoriko, if I could reach through the screen and bring back, I would do so myself. Instead, I have to just imagine Sora doing it sometimes. Jesus Christ, I'm glad she's off the screen. Teria, open the door, please. Teria. I know you're in there, Teria. He's so not having it right now, please! What? There's no one in your room, right? I'm going in.
Just barging in right there.
Full middle of the night looking ass, and she's like, I'm coming into your room. The fuck? What? Hold on a minute. Like, he woke up now. He was like half awake, opening the door, and now he's fully awake. Anyway, this is Teria's room. You notice all the fucking references to Game 1 in Teria's room literally drives me insane. You know, you just entered someone's room without permission, don't you? I'm going to say this up front. There is nothing I can do for you. I'm someone who's incapable of anything.
You're still on your pity party bullshit, I see.
He's a guy, okay? He likes protecting people, and he's sulking about the fact that he didn't protect anybody. Oh, looky! Kinjo parallels.
Yay.
He's sulking after chapter 4, just like Kinjo did. Wow! Anyway. I couldn't protect you, or contact the Foundation, or stop Mikado's plan.
Just don't try to do the same bullshit Kinjo did in chapter 5, okay?
I mean, we've already kind of established that the characters are like almost mirror parallels, like opposites to the other cast when it comes to recreating the cases. Because okay, the culprit in one is Hajime, right? The culprit in DRA is Mitch. Mitch is a shit piece, human being. Hajime is actually a decent fucking guy. Parallel but mirrored. We have Emma, and then we have Kizuna. Like, we have Emma, and then we have Ayame Kizuna. You get the point. Emma is a mix of bitch, but also kind of level-headed, but you see what I mean? So it's kind of a mix of Ayame and Kizuna. You see what I mean there? The super popular Kizuna, and then, like, middle of the road, like, humble Ayame. You mix those two together, you get Emma. And then we have chapter 3. We have 2 of the nicest, most capable characters on cast in DRA, and then we have the twins. So nice, healthy relationship in DRA. Super unhealthy, toxic codependency nonsense in SDRA, you see? And then we have Haru, who is self-sacrificing, who's a really good dude, and he just wanted to save Satsuki. And then we have Nikke, who wants to get rid of everybody and only looks after himself. That's why Nikke's writing works in parallel with DRA. Like, that's part of it, is because he's supposed to be a mirrored opposite reflection of Haru. Yeah, that is the reason for that decision. Like, I know a lot of people get mad about it, but that is the reason. If you have the context of DRA and STRA together and you compare the two, that's why. And I obviously can't talk about 5 and 6 yet, but like, if you look at it that way, it foreshadows itself.
I sure am curious how chapter 5 is then gonna go.
Yeah. I'm a useless wretch. All I can do is wait for the Foundation to save my poor ass. Teria, Because also, sorry, I'll go back into explaining more chapter 4 parallels, because now you have Kinjo, who is losing his mind in chapter 4, and then you have Teria, who's losing his mind in chapter 4 because he wants to save everybody. Kinjo's reasoning is because he's at his limit, wants to do that, but also is way more drastic and not level-headed about it. Teria actually, his intent comes from a place of kindness, but his lack of smarts and his ability to easily get manipulated ruins that. And then also the fact that Kinjo fucking trained him in the foundation and shit, whatever, because that's gonna rub off a little, you know?
Yep. Tragically.
And so, yeah, now we have the reflection of Harry is sulking, Kinjo was sulking. That's the point. Like, I wish more people fucking played both games, or at least watched through Game 1 and then played Game 2, because then you'd be able to see that Lenouge's writing is purposeful. It has its reasons. I know a lot of people hate the twins because of how toxic and icky it is. Fine. But it's supposed to be a more fucked up reflection, more fucked up parallel, like reverse reflection of Kanata and Kakeru. And then throw a little bit of Kinji in there. Like, the Kinji and Kanade's breakdown is supposed to be a parallel for different reasons. Kanade, she's selfish over Hibiki. Kinji, he's wanting to save the children.
Yep.
Like, super wholesome motivation, super fucked up motivation. Like, that's the point. They're supposed to be opposites but reflections. Yeah. There's something I have for you. What? You have something for me? What is this? A metal name tag? What's written on there is your reset.
Where did you get that? Did I forget?
Wait, we're getting into it. Huh? What? How in the world did you get my... I received it from someone. They said to give it to you as soon as possible. So who was this someone? Himekaru. What?
Hmm.
I met her. Himekaru, your partner.
Under the floor?
So we're getting there. So there's your confirmation. She's not dead.
I mean, as if I ever doubted that.
I know, but like, it's nice to see the confirmation on screen, you know?
Yep. No bullshit here.
Yep. Now hold on a second. You just told him his crush. This is canon. This is canon information. You can look in the Q&As. Harriet canonically has a thing for Ray. Anyway. You just told him his crush is alive. He's kind of trying to process that information. Ray's dead. You heard Nikkei. If you die in the virtual world, then you're dead for real. No, that I've thrown my tantrums denying that, but now I know better. Ray's left me for good. Oh, Ray's still alive. I don't know if Nikkei lied, or if he actually doesn't know about it. But Ray's still alive. Really? Are you... Is Ray really alive? Aria, you aren't useless. You're just confused, because you've got your memory stolen by Mikado. Enter the reset code into your handbook. Then your memories will return to you.
I sure am interested in seeing how this will go.
Did Ray tell you that? Did she tell you to give me this name tag so I could regain my memories? I only had a brief moment to talk with her. She herself probably didn't know who she was even talking to. She just said, give this reset code to Teria. And once you regain your memories by putting in your reset code, there's something I want to ask of you. And what's that? Thanks, game. Tell me what you know about Akane Taira.
Name drop of Akane, finally.
I miss her. So it's the official conclusion of chapter 4. Good God, we have 7 people left.
Yeah, it kind of feels like very little, especially considering how important many of them are.
Yeah, chapter 5 is kind of what. Yeah, bye, Nikkei. 2 voids remain. So,
Ultimate
want
Notebook.
yeah, do we want to stop before Void Theater?
Yep.
I think so too.
Gotta need tea.
Yeah, me too. Nikkei thrashed my fucking throat. God damn it.
Alrighty then. Then I shall stop this part here.
Yeah, next time we will start Void Theater, and wow, look, Nikkei's there.
It's a hand.
Yeah, I can't wait for this part. This part's fun. But yeah, see y'all next time.
Yeah, until then, bye-bye.